Let's get into the video. Patrick Mahomes exposes Tyreek Hill for clout chasing. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Tyreek Hill at the end of the day, we all fuck with Tyreek Hill. I like Tyreek Hill, but bro, Patrick Mahomes is not throwing a better ball than Tua. But anyways, let's get into the reaction. But wait! Yo, what's up, swag gang? You want to know what time it is, man? It's your boy Keon Laura, a.k.a. KL Swag. Back here with a video, man. Let's get into it, man.
As far as accuracy-wise, I'm going with Tua all day. Without the cheat on the field, he know that, hey, Pat, you're going to have a long day today. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a player. I love him to death, but come on, man. Sometimes I just want people to just be like, hey, freak, like him.
You remember a few days ago when Tyreek Hill made those comments on his podcast where he stated that Tua was a significantly more accurate passer than Patrick Mahomes? Well, we got a reaction from Patrick Mahomes, and it was one of the most fascinating reactions I think I've ever seen. Because I think he literally got to the threshold where he almost insulted or took a little bit of a jab at Tyreek Hill, but it was like right below that. It was like the most polite way possible to essentially call Tyreek Hill a individual that is trying to chase some clout. So we're gonna break this down, man. This is gonna be a nice and fun little video for us to do. Before we get to the content, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and turn on our notifications to help the channel grow. We also do shorter versions of this content.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm interested. I gotta skip.
Support further, check out our Patreon and channel memberships program. Bro, with all due respect, there are reports that 3 years ago, Miami Dolphins were going to try.
God damn! You already?
You not learned the words yet?
Tried to pursue Tom Brady despite Brian Flores not wanting it. The individual that I perceive and we all perceive to be Tom Brady conveniently showed up at the marina as Brian Flores was sitting there waiting. And then the moment Deshaun Watson said he wanted to be traded, Miami Dolphins were all in trying to trade for Deshaun Watson. They just wanted him to settle his lawsuits first, but he didn't end up doing it. And even this past offseason, the Miami Dolphins once again tried to pursue Tom Brady. Now look, I don't blame the ownership of the Miami Dolphins because they haven't been relevant in a very, very long time. And you're living in freaking Miami. Taxes are
God damn, bro. You gonna talk about this Tyreek Hill shit?
Great. Women are great. People
hey, microphone, I love you, dog, but damn.
I could understand being overly aggressive to trade for an established individual at the quarterback position, but to be honest, I am much more of a fan of this current plan. My boys J&D Productions recently made a video on the dangers of overpaying a quarterback, and I highly recommend you go check it out because I've said this a lot of times on this channel. It's very difficult to win a Super Bowl when you're paying a quarterback a significant sum of money. Typically, the only time it happens is whenever you pay that quarterback an above market contract, and then once they're on their final 1 or 2 years of that contract, the salary cap went up so freaking much that they were able to surround said quarterback with better pieces because that contract then eventually became undervalued. What I'm talking about is Matthew Stafford, for example. At the time he signed his last contract extension.
God damn, bro. We gonna talk about Tyreek Hill or what? Shit.
PR decided to post it, but you're seeing Tyreek Hill defend Tua like on a multitude of occasions.
Let's see right here.
It's just stuff they had to say, right?
Now look, I am not going to hate on Tyreek Hill for defending his brand new quarterback or hyping up his brand new quarterback. After all, that's what you should do when you're considered to be a team captain of the team and one of the highest earners of the team. But we all know that Tyreek Hill didn't necessarily go to the Miami Dolphins because he felt that Tua was going to help him evolve as a wide receiver because he felt like Tua was a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. The real reason was, well, he even told you the real reason he went to Miami in his introductory press conference.
Somebody comes to you with a lot of money, it changes. Change. The feeling started to change a little bit.
Which brings us to Patrick Mahomes' reaction, because I wasn't even expecting a reaction from
There
Patrick
it go.
Mahomes, but his reaction to this was so
Woo!
freaking spectacular. Let's take a look at it.
I'm surprised a little, just because I feel like we love Tyreek here. We've always loved him. We still love him. I saw him out at Formula One in Miami, and everything like that. But I mean, I'm sure it had something to do with trying to get his podcast some stuff and get it rolling.
So this is what I'm talking about. A little bit of controversy.
So he gave him a little shot. He gave him a little shot, to be honest, to get his. I mean, that's what I think too. I feel like he did that because of that. We all know Patrick Mahomes got an amazing arm, bro. Like Tyreek Hill, bro, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like he tripping. Listen to it again one more time.
Surprised a little, just because I feel like we love Tyreek here. We've always loved him. We still love him. I saw him out at Formula One in Miami, and everything like that. But I mean, I'm sure it had something to do with trying to get his podcast some stuff and get it rolling.
So this is what I'm talking about.
I believe
controversy in order to make your podcast pop off. I am not going to knock Tyreek Hill for trying to blow up his podcast, because honestly, I'm all for NFL players and superstars getting on the internet, telling us how they feel about specific things. It creates some very interesting storylines. We get to know them better as players, and honestly, it's resulted in some incredible content. Like, I myself personally watch the Pat McAfee show every single day. It's awesome. And I could say, as a YouTuber, this wasn't necessarily the way I came up, but this is a very popular means of coming up. The number one way to come up like fastest is by leveraging controversy. So Patrick Mahomes is very astute in knowing this. He essentially calls out Tyreek Hill for trying to cloud up his podcast a little bit.
Definitely, I still love Tyreek. He's one of a kind player. But as you know, in country offense, it takes the whole team. I mean, this offense was rolling before I got here. This offense was rolling when I was a young Cowboy fan watching the Eagles beat up on the Cowboys. So, I mean, it's an offense that's more than one player, and that includes myself.
Have you talked to him at all about it?
I haven't talked to him since the podcast that came out, but I mean, I talked to him in Formula One in Miami in May. And everything seemed fine. So it's something I'm sure he's trying to show that he loves where he's at in Miami. He loves his teammates. But at the end of the day, man, it's just going out there and playing football, and you kind of let people talk about who's the best and all that type of stuff. You just want to go out there and win football games at the end of the day.
I give credit to Mahomes for trying to make it more about the team and for praising his head coach, not saying it's about one player, and even going as far as to mention how successful the Chiefs were underneath the Alex Smith era. If you guys remember, Alex Smith's final season with the Kansas City Chiefs was a near MVP season for him. So props to Mahomes for handling this question.
He went crazy
and not necessarily adding fuel to the fire. Now, what the next reporter asks him is, was this something that was bubbling up in the middle of the season, or did he get blindsided by it?
When you're the competitor that he is, I mean, that's the thing that I loved about Tyreek, and I still love, is that he wants to win. And I feel like with the coverages that you're getting, defense is really accounting for him. So we got to go other places. But when he's a competitor like that, you want to have a chance to impact the game. So I know he wanted to get the ball as much as possible so he could help us win. It wasn't a selfish thing. But it definitely, I didn't seem like we were winning football games, especially at the end of the season. So I didn't think he really kind of brought that to our attention. But now we just kind of move on and we keep going with the guys that we have here, and we try to keep winning football games.
Honestly, man, I don't think it's that complicated. Tyreek Hill had a very unique opportunity to capitalize off of an inflated wide receiver market, and from my perception of things, unless if he does something out of the ordinary, this
like I said, we're not worried about him. We're gonna beat the Dolphins.
Contract of Tyreek Hill's career. So going to Miami, teaming up with a reputable head coach, creating what I think is a very impressive offense and defense in the offseason, working with a quarterback that isn't Mahomes, but he is very accurate. I'll give two of that. Who hasn't necessarily been given the greatest opportunity to really show you what he's made of, and becoming the highest paid wide receiver in the entire NFL, and making $30 million annually, which, to put that in perspective, is more than double what Tom Brady made last year. Like, I want you guys to wrap your head around this. In 2017 and 2018, quarterbacks were getting paid $26.5 million a year. That's what they were getting as contract extensions. And then Jimmy Garoppolo got a crazy contract where his cap number was going to be $37 million. So what I'm trying to say is, obviously, the reason why Tyreek Hill went to the Miami Dolphins because it was a significantly better opportunity. And the reason why the Chiefs traded him is because they got a significant return on their investment for trading him. I don't think there's much more to it than that, but let me know in the comment section down below.
I mean, like I said, I feel like Tyreek Hill was doing it, to boost up his, his stuff or whatever like that. But like I said, bro, Tyreek Hill, you're tripping, bro. Like, Patrick Mahomes be slinging that thing. But that sounded kind of weird. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Damn.